Good afternoon, everyone. It is Foodie Friday here at the Pigs and Paws brand page, and we wanted to discuss a little bit about internet safety. So I do a lot of this with my kids, and I really do spend a lot of time teaching them and educating them on how to be safe on the internet. So unfortunately, I see a lot of kids out there who are on Facebook and doing all kinds of social media things, even at a very young age. And unfortunately, their parents have no idea what it is they're doing, and they're kind of intimidated by the whole thing. So my thing is that we should always be more educated than they are. And finding resources that show you how to learn, and it really is fully available on the internet. So today I have my daughter here. We're enjoying a Foodie Friday snack. Graham crackers and milk, one of our favorites. So we're here, and I'm going to just ask her some questions about internet safety and see what she's picked up on while seeing her older brothers. I have a 13-year-old son, a 12-year-old son, and she's 9. So she's usually right next to me when I'm doing my Facebook stuff and my Twitter thing, so she knows a lot about social media. And she gets to see her older brothers doing stuff, and a lot of teachable moments happen. So I'm going to go over some basic safety tips with you. It's not everything, but just some things that I could cover with you real quick. And I'm going to ask her what she knows about social media about internet safety, and maybe she can shed some light from a kid's perspective for us. Okay, hang on one second. Okay, Landry, do you see yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, where are you?
Over here.
Okay, there. Hi, Landry.
Hi.
Okay. We're having graham crackers and milk, so I had to turn my phone around. Anyway, so Landry, what can you tell me about internet safety? Why is it so important?
Because you can chat on it.
And why is the safety important? Why do you think
Oh,
parents love to hear
because
about safety so much?
there can be like creepers on the internet that want to know, and
They could hurt
you.
kids and
Yeah.
scare you, and so it's very important to be safe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And some of the sites that you're on, you've done Webkins before, and she's trying out a new website. What's it called?
Amoeba Pico.
No, look at the camera and tell them so they can hear you.
Amoeba Pico.
So she's doing this new site called Amoeba Pico, and I haven't researched it enough, but I've been watching her, and some of her friends are on it. And it seems to be that there's a lot of younger kids, like 8 and 9, that are congregating on there. So I've been watching her do that. And then she's also learning a lot about Facebook through my site and whatnot. So let's go over some internet rules, Landry. The first one that we talked about is absolutely no bad language, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, don't do that. Just listen to me. So, what have you ever heard of anybody using bad language when you've been on some of the sites and in the chats that they have on these little games for kids?
On Amoeba Pico.
Yeah, there's some kids who act
Yeah.
older. And what do? You can block those people, right?
Yeah, when they come to my room, when they're just being mean to me or something, or they seem like creepers, I just kick them out of my room.
Yeah, creepers is the word, I guess, for people who linger around and seem kind of strange. So they do have an awareness of people that are not quite the norm. So educating them on how to block is very good. Okay, and then never add somebody that you don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we know that people can pretend, like adults could pretend to be kids and even get a profile picture with a child's picture and pretend to be a kid, but if you don't know them, you don't add them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so more so for the older kids, never meet someone in real life that you met online, right, Landry?
Yeah.
That could be very dangerous, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Why? Because we don't really know a person online.
Yeah. We don't really know a person online, and they can be secretly something else.
Mean. Yes, secretly something else. Good. So we have to be careful, especially if somebody's trying to get us to meet them online. We have to tell a parent. Okay, so let's see, what else? Oh, only communicate with people you know and people your parents know, right? That's important. Because even some kids that your parents don't know might not be the right people for you to be communicating with. So never use your full name or your parents' name. Okay, we don't want any kind of identifiable terms used that people can find out in a public forum and come to find you or find us. So we don't use our real address or anything like that. Okay? No identifiable information on profiles or any public space. And let's see. Oh, with pictures. With pictures that you share. And this is mostly, we've seen it with Dryden and Jace, right? How the older kids, put your leg down. Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. How the older kids, they share a lot of pictures and you see that, and even some older adults. You have to be careful with the pictures you're posting. You wouldn't want to post yourself doing anything that you wouldn't want your mom to see, or say anything, tagging the picture with anything you wouldn't want your mom or dad to see. Okay, so we have to be careful with how we portray ourselves online with pictures. And never discuss your emotions online with anyone, because there's somebody always watching, somebody always listening, and sometimes predators seek those that are emotionally hurt or distraught. So we just have to be careful with pouring our hearts out online. Okay, and let's see, face-to-face communication. A lot of times when you're online, you get a little bit tougher, right? Like you think, oh, I might be able to say something to somebody, but if you wouldn't say it to them in real life, then you don't want to type it. You don't want to put it online, do you? And you definitely, Landry, don't want to be involved in any kind of bullying, right? So we've learned a lot about bullying, haven't we?
Yeah.
Recently. The one little boy that his dad went to talk to the boys' school, he was 13 years old. Remember, he was bullied online, and we have to, did we talk about that with you? I'm not sure, but he was bullied online, and his dad came to talk to the school to teach the kids that they can't just laugh when somebody else is getting made fun of. Okay, and don't get involved in conversations where somebody's making fun of somebody. Okay, let's see. And tell a parent if you witness any bullying or any kind of bad activity. Right?
Yeah.
Are you listening to me?
Sure.
So you need to tell a parent, okay? Because that's your safety zone. They will help you. Okay, and then parents must have all passwords. And older kids, like with Landry's age, she's experiencing some things where she has to give passwords, and she's really good about it because there's not that big privacy issue or, Mom, you're invading my space. Right now at the age that she is, she's really good about, okay, I understand you're trying to protect me. So we have to teach them at this young age, I believe, to be okay with discussing internet safety and giving passwords, because once they turn 13, that's where they, or even 12, like my older boys, they're more like, Mom, what are you trying to do? But it's not about infringing on privacy, and I have a deal with my boys that I'm not going to be in there searching, reading their private stuff. I just have their passwords just in case there's emergency or any kind of thing that I need to, any kind of situation that I would need some additional information from their site. And to occasionally have some accountability. And that is their duty as children, to be accountable to us parents. So the biggest things to tell kids is you have an online reputation just like you have an in real life reputation. People can see you, they know what you're doing, and we just need to be careful. We want to have a good reputation for ourselves online and in real life. Okay, can you still see yourself? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so biggest thing, establish the rules in your family and discuss the consequences. So family meetings are a good thing. There's a site online where you can get a contract and you can set your kids up on a contract and lay down the rules that you all agree on. and I'll sign it, and then make sure you clearly go over the consequences of breaking those rules. So I'm a firm believer in preparing ourselves with the right information to not be fearful of things, but to educate ourselves on things so that we know more than the kids know. And I think that, yes, there's an age thing, but more so than that, even if you are, if your child's at the age where they can access these sites, I think it's very important that that they show a clear respect for authority, and that they are operating in real life with credible character, and that they like obeying rules, and that they respect rules. So I don't care what age you are. If you do not have respect for authority and you are not apt to honor rules and such, then that might be a time to relinquish the access to the internet. So definitely a child that is doing well and has a great outlook on their self-image. That's also very important. The last thing you want is for one of your children to really be hurting and to just put them out there in such a vulnerable position. So again, education is key, wisdom is knowledge, and we definitely want to know more than our kids. So thank you. I hope you learned a lot today, and thank you for hanging out with Landry and I as we enjoyed our yummy Foodie Friday snack. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.